What's going on, everybody? It's Lueroi. Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal version. And in the last video, we made our way to the very top of the lighthouse here in Olivine City, and we found the gym leader Jasmine, who said that she currently has a sick Pokemon, and we're not going to be able to fight her until we cure that sick Pokemon. So we're going to want to make our way over to Cianwood City, which is going to be across all of the water routes here on Route 40. By the way, this is the entrance to the Battle Tower, and I got a lot of positive feedback about visiting the Battle Tower, so I'll definitely look into that after I finish everything else in the game. Go ahead and smash this rock right here. I grabbed my Sudowoodo out of the PC just temporarily, and there's a Hyper Potion hidden underneath there. And also, if you're playing on a Monday, you're going to find this lady with the blue hair, and yeah, it's Monica of Monday. So yeah, eventually you find one of these people for every day of the week. This is the Monday person, and she's pretty useful because she will give you a Sharp Beak, which is a held item that will boost up the power of Flying-type moves by 10%, so definitely an awesome item. And most people do end up using a Flying-type in the game simply because of the HM for Fly, which is an HM that you actually get in Cianwood City, so a few things to do here when we get past Route 40 all the way to Cianwood, and people generally hate this little portion of the game because it's a long water route. It's actually a couple of water routes that connect. You can actually get through here pretty quickly though, so I'll take a route that's not so daunting, or I'll take a path through the route that's not so daunting, and I'll kind of divide up the trainers into different little segments, because there are going to be like 20 trainers on these two routes. Route 41 has the Whirl Islands, which is a whole ordeal on its own, something that we can't fully explore till later in the game anyways, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I've got Cosmo up in front for this Tentacruel, and Umbreon's my only guy still at level 25, so I want to make sure he gets up a level, because I know the next couple of gyms will be kind of challenging for him. Not sure if he'll get any experience in them, so now's a good time to make sure he doesn't fall off the map completely in levels. And when it comes to these Tentacruel, I'm just using Return. They have really bad physical defense, really excellent special defense though, so sometimes even your super effective electrics aren't going to do as much damage as something like Return. And that'll get me up to level 26, which means I'm now caught up with the rest of the team. And we defeated Swimmer Simon. And I hope you're a better swimmer than your Pokemon trainer, because that was one of the worst performances I've ever seen. It's going to be a no from me. Let's go ahead and spray some Super Repel so we don't run into a bunch of wild Tentacool and Tentacruel. There are some new Pokemon you can find by fishing with the Super Rod that we just got, particularly Corsola, and then there's a variety of other things like Staryu and Krabby that you can kind of find throughout the game with the Good Rod, Super Rod, but those are going to be in here as well. And let me actually switch my team. I mentioned Umbreon is going to be good for now, so I've got a few options for the water routes, but I'm going to start off with my Sunflora, who of course has the typing advantage as a grass type. And I also have Elekid for backup. Alright, we're going to get a quick battle in before getting all the way over to Cianwood City, so there's a lot of these trainers you can skip if you want to. I'm going to try to cover them all though. So here we got Swimmer Elaine, and she's got a Staryu. Yeah, a lot of these trainers just have one Pokemon, so things actually kind of roll along pretty quickly. And I'm already at level 27 almost, so one quick Mega Drain should hopefully get the job done. And yeah, again, these guys, pretty low levels, considering we could have been here much earlier in the game. We got plenty of training done by going to Mahogany, so it should be one-hit KOs left and right for, yeah, Sunflora, Elekid, whoever I have up there for this video. And level 27, not bad. I want to make sure Sunny gets a little bit of experience because I'm thinking he could come in handy in the gym over in Cianwood City. Because by the way, we're on our way to the gym leader Chuck, who's also going to be down here. Let's go ahead and take on this swimmer first. And I think every single trainer on these water routes is a swimmer. Like, you don't find a single other guy surfing on his Pokemon. Everyone is strictly swimming, which makes me feel like a loser because I'm apparently the only one here that doesn't know how to swim. Everybody else has got it down. But you know what, at the same time, I've never seen a swimmer in this game actually on land, so you know what, I wouldn't even want the swimming ability if it means that you're not even able to walk. Like, what do these guys need an HM for walk to go on land? You found HM08 walk. You can now go on land, swimmer, but you're gonna need your third gym badge. Good luck, because the gym is on land. Maybe that's why they're just stuck here forever in the water. Okay, she's got a shelter to finish things off, so one last Mega Drain. Wow, now I'm actually really happy that How sad is that swimmers can only swim? They're like fish. They'll die on land. That is a sad, sad thing to realize. Alright, and yeah, good luck ever getting to a Pokemon Center, because it's on land! And that's gonna do it for Swimmer Paula. Ooh, I'm feeling dizzy. Well, I hope you don't drown, because no one's here to save you. Bye, Swimmer Paula. Oh, we got another guy. Swimmer. Hey, you're young and fit. Paula, are you still there? Save me, Paula! Okay, we got a creepy-ass swimmer dude who's commenting on my youth and physique. I mean, do we report this guy, or do we just chalk it up as a really terrible translation by Nintendo and Game Freak? Just the one swimmer that finds you in the middle of the ocean, the middle of nowhere. Hey, you look pretty young and fit. Why don't you get those clothes off and take a swim in the water? Yeah, I mean, where's Chris Hansen when you really need him? Am I right? Where's Chris Hansen when you really need the guy? But that's gonna do it for that shelter. And Creepo Swimmer Randall here's got another shelter. Of course, he sticks to the unevolved Pokemon. Those are his favorites. And we'll go with another Mega Drain here. And yeah, very soon I'm going to be upgrading from Mega Drain, which will be nice. I mean, Mega Drain's been awesome for me, but, you know, once I get Petal Dance, I'm not going to have to rely so much on the move Growth to boost up my special attack and stuff like that. Oh, and wow, he's going to finish things off with a Wartortle. I mean, I gotta be honest, Swimmer Randall, I kind of saw you as more of a Squirtle guy, if I'm being honest. Let's go with another Mega Drain, though. Wartortle has really good defense and special defense compared to everything else we've seen so far. But I should still be able to knock him out. I guess he doesn't have as good of special defense as Tentacruel, but combined defense and special defense, he's got it going on for him. That'll get me up to level 28, which is looking pretty good. Stats are getting way up there. I got 90 hit points even, so not bad. 144 Pokédollars. That's the first time I saw the money. That's terrible. I guess you can't really carry a lot of cash on you while you're swimming around. So this is going to bring us to Route 41. Should be a good time to switch up my team since I just got up a level. So let's go with Elekid, the electric type, who should be able to plow through all of these swimmers in here. Starting with this guy. The water's warm here. I'm loose and limber. Yeah, sounds like you peed yourself, man. I'm just gonna be honest, it sounds like you peed yourself. But yeah, Elekid should be perfect here. Of course, any of your electric or grass types should have an easy time. But Swimmer Charlie's got a shelter to start things off, so Blackout, you know what to do. Get in there with the Thunder Punch. And I'm gonna have to make a couple of decisions once I actually get to Cianwood City. Because my first option is to, you know, go straight into the gym, beat the gym leader, get the HM for Fly, grab the secret potion, fly back to Olivine City, and then take on the gym leader Jasmine. Well, the other option is to just grab the secret potion, surf back to Olivine, deliver her the potion, fight Jasmine, then go back to Olivine City and fight Chuck. So you can kind of do it in whatever order you want. People tend to fight Chuck first because you can get the HM for Fly, and then you don't need to keep surfing back and forth between the two islands. Oh, and it looks like his next Pokemon's going to be a Tentacruel, so let me actually switch out of here over to Teddiursa. I mentioned earlier that Tentacruel has really high special defense. Well, Tentacruel has amazing special defense, so I don't even want to mess around with the Thunder Punch. I'll just go with Return like I was kind of doing earlier. Yeah, Tentacruel is... People have a really tough time with Tentacruel because they think they have to use like Electric or Psychic on it. But I'm telling you, sometimes just your neutral physical attacks are going to be the answer for Tentacruel. So that's going to get us up to level 29, which means we're officially one level away from evolving. And we're going to get a chance to learn Rest here at level 29. I'm not a big fan of Rest. I would rather just use a Hyper Potion or something. And I'll extend that statement to basically any healing move in the game, even something like Recover or Moonlight. Like, you might as well just use the potions when you're playing for in-game purposes, because you have the items, so might as well use them. Let's go ahead and fight this trainer. I think this is the last swimmer. She says she's on her way to the Whirl Islands, and we'll get into the Whirl Islands a little bit later. You need a move called Whirlpool to fully explore the Whirl Islands, so there's not really a whole lot to do. But yeah, I think this might actually be the last trainer before we get to Cianwood City. She's got a Goldeen, I think a couple of Goldeen and a Seeking on her team, so yeah, let's go with some Thunder Punch. Yeah, so I gotta decide which gym leader I want to take on. I've been talking about how Chuck's gonna be pretty challenging. He's a fighting type. Fighting types are tough for me because I don't have anything super effective against them. So I think I might actually take on Jasmine first. because I should have a few options to take on even her best Pokemon. So, yeah, and this Seeking is actually gonna live. Wow, I'm surprised. It's gonna come at me with a Horn Attack. Wow, did a decent chunk. Let's finish you off with a Dizzy Punch. Yeah. Seeking's actually got pretty high attack. Oh, and look at that! I got the critical hit! Yeah, when I only needed 2 freaking hit points to kill it. Alright. Oh, he's got one more Pokemon. It's a Goldeen! I forgot he still had Goldeen on his team. Or she, Swimmer Kaylee. Alright, back to the Thunder Punch. And Goldeen, Seeking are a couple of those Pokemon that have, you know, really good attack, but not so great of special attack, so as water types, they just naturally get screwed over. Look at that, another critical hit when we didn't need it. Yeah, Goldeen and Seeking, a couple of those Pokemon that don't get good until the games come out that don't even have them in it, so yeah, that's kind of how they got treated in the long run. And like I mentioned, I think that's the last trainer that we have, at least just on this path we're taking. There's a bunch of empty water over here. And you're already in Cianwood City! You're probably wondering, like, what? How am I even here? I don't see anything! Well, just keep working your way down a little bit further, and eventually you make it on land. So yeah, here we are, Cianwood City. And I decided not to cover this area in full quite yet, but if you want, you can go straight to the gym and take on the 5th gym leader, Chuck. You are going to need strength to fully get through his gym, so make sure you have a copy of that. Before you leave over here. I did that in the last video. The only thing I want to do while I'm here is grab the secret potion in this house. So go ahead and talk to the guy with the sunglasses and the red hair. Now, is this guy a doctor? I don't think so. What, is he a scientist? Probably not, but you know, he's an NPC, so you gotta trust him. He's gonna give us the secret potion, which goes in the key items pocket. That's how you know it's legit. And he says his secret potion's a tad too strong, so he only offers it for emergencies. Well, we've got an emergency on our hands. We've got a sick Ampharos at the lighthouse, so let's get back there to, give it this random potion that we just found from a stranger wearing sunglasses indoors on an island that we've never been to, who seems to overall be chill enough. I trust the guy. Let's go ahead and surf back to Olivine City. Now, normally I don't recommend surfing all day across Route 40 and Route 41, so let's spray some Repel, though, because we have 15 of them, and I did mention I want to fight all the trainers on these routes anyways, so in order to do that, you are going to have to kind of surf all the way across multiple times. So, you know, whatever, I'm just going to travel back and forth from Olivine to Cianwood while fighting trainers along the way. I think it's going to work out pretty smoothly, so here we got another Swimmer Berkey, and he's got a Quillfish. Yeah, Quillfish, water and poison type. I always forget that Quillfish has the exact same typing as Tentacruel. I mean, they're both water and poison, but I never associate them with each other for some reason. But yeah, that'll do it for Quillfish. Maybe it's just because Quillfish never gets a cool evolution, and I just never end up using him, I don't know. But I'm really close to getting up to level 28, so let's carry things along here with Elekid. And yeah, we quickly got another trainer here. You look so elegant riding your Pokemon. Why, thank you. I agree, I do look elegant riding my Pokemon. Just don't take that quote out of context. Here we go. We got Swimmer Susie, another swimmer, and she's got a Psyduck. Alright, Swimmer, Susie, Psyduck, Cianwood City. Okay, we got Blackout. Let's go with the Thunder Punch. And this ought to get us up to level 28. And yeah, I think I'm fully decided at this point that I'm not ready to evolve Elekid into Electabuzz at level 30. It's just too soon, and Elekid hasn't even really been challenged yet, so there's no reason to rush into that evolution. I feel like I just haven't earned it quite yet. Maybe it's because I had the experience share on me for 15 or so levels, but I just feel like I haven't gotten a full run of things with Elekid to fully appreciate him yet on this squad, so let's get this next Goldeen out of the way. Maybe Elekid just needs like a signature victory before he deserves to become an Electabuzz. He needs to get like a signature gym win or an Elite Four win or something like that. But anyways, let's just keep it along up this way. And just like that, we're already basically back in Olivine. I mean, it does seem daunting going all the way across. Trust me, it's not too bad. There's tons of Super Repels you can buy in Olivine City. So don't feel like you have to fight Chuck once you get there. Now, of course, if fighting types are no big issue for you, just go ahead and fight him, get it out of the way. But I personally think I'll be better suited taking on the gym leader Jasmine first. I just know she's going to be no problem for me. And then I'll feel good going back to fight Chuck to finish things off. So, you got to make sure that you actually go and initially talk to Jasmine up here. So in other words, you can't visit Cianwood City prior to the lighthouse and then just count on bringing her the secret potion. That secret potion is not even going to be available unless you do all this first, like I covered in the last video. And yeah, it's not like it's too big of a puzzle or anything to get up here. But yeah, it would be nice to only have to climb up the tower once, but that's just how the story works. If you want the secret potion to unlock in Cianwood, you got to do all this first. But yeah, this will be good for us. I think we're ready to take on Jasmine, and then we can defeat her, swim back through the Whirl Islands, fight some more trainers, and finish things off with Chuck. This Ampharos is having a hard time breathing, so let's talk to Jasmine. Will that medicine cure Amphi? No. How would I know? I'm not a doctor. I just met this random dude wearing sunglasses inside that told me the secret potion would work. So let's try it out. Please don't be offended. Amphi will not take anything from anyone but me. Okay, whatever. I don't want to have blood on my hands if this doesn't work out. So, yeah, you feed it to him. The moment of truth. Thank God he's still alive. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. We got the Ampharos healed. We never actually fight this Ampharos. He's just here to live in the lighthouse, light it up, and sleep in this twin bed or whatever. So Jasmine's going to go back down to the gym in Olivine, and we can meet up with her in the next video. She doesn't use an Ampharos on her team, but she does have a squad full of steel types, which I think I'm ready to take on. So thank you all for watching, everybody. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see some more Pokemon Crystal, and stay tuned for more, because next time we're taking on the gym leader, Jasmine.